Double
Dragon.
It's your boy AMENZ.
It's your boy Liking.
We back with some new heat for y'all today.
Like the shit up. Like the shit up.
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Kuroko.
Got scared. New week, man. New
Let's
week.
get it. Episode 53.
Yes.
Still got Kise versus this dirty dude.
Ho.
Haizaki, whatever y'all say his name is.
I don't care.
So Kise getting bodied right now. We found out he took his girl. He bodied him in a 1v1. Now he still struggling to beat this man.
That wasn't even your girl to begin with, bro. If she giving up on you like that,
facts.
Not your girl to begin with.
Facts. Also, before we start this video, we want to give a shout out to Jerry.
Thank you.
Very graciously and kindly sent us a donation, man. We just want to say thank you, bro. You didn't have to do
Appreciate it,
but you did it anyway. Fire Nation, we lit. Thank you, Jerry, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this episode.
Run it up. Why are you playing with a baseball hat and a sweater?
He got his hat cocked, G.
He part of a gang?
He a gangster?
He don't look like no freaking middle school.
Dang. Dude.
You don't need a senator. Y'all playing the 21?
He just played with them, bro.
Ooh. Why does he still have the jacket on if this is around the time he quit?
But he ain't got no water, boy.
He's like just sitting there quiet.
Coach is staring at him like
12-point game? Come on. New shoes?
burning his shoes. Oh, this is
I was about to say, new shoes?
He said that's the issue. Fuck. This dude really love basketball.
Yeah, but he's in a BS situation.
They painting out Akashi to be like kind of like a bad person.
Yeah. You throwing him away too? 4 left.
4 left. Let's get it. Kise. Hey, yo. Kise moved up on my rankings in my head after this episode.
Kise is like OP.
He OP, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how we gonna stop him and get to the championship, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, we definitely.
I mean, we do got 2 technically generations of miracle talent. We got 2 of them, but he got all of them.
Facts.
So I don't know.
But he ain't gonna be able to do that for long because it takes a toll on his body. Plus, we got Kagami going zone, and I don't know if Kise can go zone, bro.
I'm not ruling out. I'm not ruling out none of that for none of these dudes, bro. I would hope they go zone.
Siren got the W anyway. That home team. Anyway,
let's get to the rating.
All right, man. Action, man. 9 on action. I think the game was dope. I think Kise copying the moves of Generation of Miracles was super dope. Was not expecting him to copy them.
Yeah.
But apparently they said that he can copy Akashi. But
yeah,
he didn't do it.
But which would have spoiled it a little bit.
Yeah, it would have spoiled. I want to see him do his moves first before Kise copy him. But yeah, then we had Haizaki waiting after the game to try to body Kise, and Iomine stole on that man, bro.
Stole off of it.
That was crazy, bro. But I'm gonna give it a 9. Didn't give it a 10 because I ain't see zone, but
zone equals 10. I'm gonna give it a 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. There was some strong points in the episode. Kise grabbing everybody's powers, using them on them, showing each generation of miracle for each move that he actually did.
Yeah.
And then just Iomine punching him.
Man,
that stuff was lit.
That was lit.
Iomine got them hands. Simple as that.
Bro.
So I give it an 8.
That was a swift, clean knockout, bro. Emotion, I'm gonna give it a 10, bro. Emotion was super high for me, man. Yeah. My favorite part of emotion was when Kuroko stood up. The only person out the crowd stood up and was like, I believe in you, Kise. Kise got up off. That was a game changer, bro.
The facts
You
changed
know what I'm
everything.
saying? That was dope as heck, bro. Dope.
I would give it a 9. It was that part about Kuroko was pretty special. The fact that like most of the time we don't see Kuroko, show emotion or act out like that unless it's really serious.
Right.
This was something that Kise needed. Kise needed to rise up because he's feeling defeated like how he was before. And I don't know why he didn't say that about this fake, groupie before. I would have, but maybe he felt he didn't need to say nothing. But the fact that he, came back, defeated him, and seeing the backstory of this so-called villain is kind of special too. But you can't erase the fact that he put his hands on Alex and he's trying to fight everybody.
Right.
Yeah, we kind of understand your frustration, but that doesn't warrant you to put your hands on no woman.
Right.
Simple as that. Well, put your hands on anybody. So that's why I felt bad for him, but I didn't because he put your hands on a woman, bro. You don't do that. So that kind of makes everything just go out the window. But you can clearly see that he cares about basketball and the thing that Akashi did, it really like messed him up. But he was already a jerk anyway, so it don't really matter. But yeah. I'll give it a 9.
Character development, I'm gonna give it a 9. I think Haizaki, like you said, them showing a flashback of him being forced off the team by Akashi, and I think we're learning a little bit more about Akashi too.
Yeah, this is the second time we see him do something like a major change.
Yeah, like he been doing like some dirty stuff. He did with Kuroko. He trained Kuroko, but he knew he couldn't shoot, so he didn't teach him how to shoot. He forced Ayomide like to score a lot of points in some games just because like
that's what he did. He put him back in the game.
They put him back in the game, and like he's been doing some slightly dirty stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like, so he's kind of developing like to become like a bad guy in our eyes.
Yeah, seems like the moves that he's making is all calculated.
Yeah, and so and then Haizaki figuring out that he actually do really like basketball.
Yeah, he didn't throw the shoes away this time.
Right, despite of what he been saying, like I don't like basketball because we know he holds something. He's bitter about the Generation of Miracles. They got 100. They played 100 games and they won 100 games with him as the starter, but nobody recognized him as a Generation of Miracles.
I mean, just think about it. He was a starter. He was technically a generation. They didn't start saying Generation Miracles until he left. Right. So it's kind of like you get off the team. Now we just won the lottery. Right. You're just like, oh, okay, all right. It's messed up.
So he had something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Kise was just too much for him. So.
Simple, but that's crazy for Akashi to see that in the future.
Yeah,
like that just shows that he's like very calculated. So I don't know if that's how he is. Don't tell us. We don't want no spoilers.
No spoilers, bro.
What topic we on? Character development. I'm gonna give it a 10, man. We had Kuroko speaking up again. Anytime Kuroko speaks up, I feel like that's development because we never see him like he'll talk subtle but he'll never like be out and about talking.
Right. I
can't remember if he screamed his little name on top of that building. I can't remember if he did that.
No, he wrote it in the ground.
Okay, yeah. So that's just kind of rare. Then we got Kise being able to pretty much obtain everybody's freaking powers. That's crazy.
Facts.
And then just seeing the like how I always talk about, you got positive development, negative development. We also saw the villain. You know what I'm saying? We saw his past, so it kind of gave us more of an in-depth look into Akashi because we got more on him. And we got more on him as well. So that was a lot of key parts. And then we saw that Ayomide don't play that.
Facts.
He protects his, you know what I'm saying, his group. He's like, you ain't about to touch them. They done trained they whole freaking this whole time, bro. Don't touch them.
100, man.
Haymaker.
Shout out to Ayomide, man. Hey, man, hashtag Ayomide a G.
Facts. Yeah. So I give it a 10. I give it a 10.
Back. Well, there y'all have it, man.
Yep. This
episode
is
like, comment, subscribe.
Crazy episode.
The video, man. Got any ending remarks?
I'm kind of scared of Kise now.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of Kise too, bro.
I'm scared to see what the next episode is. But
you know, we'll see, man. But we'll see y'all again in the next episode. Double Dragon out.
Peace.
Deuces.
Okay, like, what?